the best neighborhoods according to ChatGPT to live in Texas. I asked ChatGPT what are the best neighborhoods to live in Texas, and I'm gonna share that with you in my honest opinions. So I'm on this kick of ChatGPT, just, fumbling around to see what's going on, and it's all the talk of the rage. And I was like, I wonder where it's gonna get its source. Like, I wish I knew where its source was, because sometimes I get a little annoyed with people who have never lived in Texas giving Texas advice on the best places to live. Anyway, those are some of those larger channels. They don't know what they're talking about. But I wanted to see what ChatGPT said, and if I agree or disagree, I'm gonna let you know. Oh yeah, my name is Dana Pollard. I'm a real estate agent in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, and I have a wonderful team here who helps you find your best lifestyle community and home. So fill out the Dream Home questionnaire in the link below if you want help finding your best home. So part of my big thing on this channel is I've been on the hunt to discover the best places to live in Texas, and I've been all over Texas looking, okay? So the number one that ChatGPT says is Southlake, Texas. Oh my goodness. I didn't make this up, y'all. He says it on here. He, she, I don't know. It. I do agree that Southlake is one of the number one places to live in Texas, and the reason is because if you have a family, the schools are literally the number one in Texas. Maybe that's where they're getting their information. The community is great. I love the smaller community environment. They have a population of like 30,000. I love Southlake, okay? Now the con about Southlake is the median home price went from like 600,000. It's now 1.4, sometimes it's 1.2 million, sometimes it's 1.4 million is the median home price. And so it's become a very hot, desired area to live. Do I think that ChatGPT nailed it? I do. The second best place to live is Cedar Park. This is a suburb of Austin. Great choice for families looking for a more affordable option. I don't know if Cedar Park, I guess it is more affordable from Southlake for sure. And it does have good schools, but I don't know, when I went there, I wasn't super impressed. I guess it felt a little older. And one thing that I'm looking for when I look at cities is I want to know how well kept is it? So it's not necessarily how old it is, but how old, and does it feel grubby? You know what I mean? Is there trash in the streets? Are they keeping the buildings up? And so Cedar Park kind of felt a little dated to me in that regard. Southlake is probably about the same age, but they keep investing money into the city and to where it just still feels very well put together. So I don't know that Cedar Park would be on my top 10 list. It'd probably be in my top 20 list, if that helps. Number 3 is West University Place. This is a suburb, well, it's not really a suburb, it's a neighborhood in Houston. It's very upscale, beautiful trees, beautiful high-end homes. If I had a choice to live at West University Place or in Houston or Highland Park or University Park in Dallas, I'd definitely choose Highland Park and University Park because I'm not a big fan of Houston in general. Wait, I said that out loud. Listen, if you have a job offer in Houston, Houston has fantastic jobs. And so many people move to Houston for the jobs, but it is super hot and humid. It gets hot and humid in Dallas-Fort Worth, but it's not to the level of Houston. So if you're going there for a job, yes, West University Place is an affluent, beautiful neighborhood, great schools, family-friendly atmosphere, yes. Just know that if you have a choice, I'd probably choose Highland Park. my 2 cents. The fourth one they said is Colleyville. Where are they getting this information from? Colleyville is a small suburb of Dallas-Fort Worth. I'm very familiar with it. We've sold many homes in Colleyville, and I do agree it's a beautiful, lovely town. It is considered a luxury city, but the median home price is lower than Southlake, okay? The median home price in Colleyville has gone up to $900,000, which you know, so you're gonna find, you still can find a home at 600,000 in Colleyville versus in Southlake it's very difficult. But anyway, Colleyville, yes. Great schools, great family environment, a smaller city. I love these smaller cities. I like a population between 10 and 40,000. That's my sweet spot personally, because there's more of a community environment. So Colleyville, yes, thumbs up on that answer. Number 5, Plano, Texas. Plano is a suburb of Dallas as well. It's in the north section of Dallas. And let me just say this. I don't know that it would make my top 10 list. Now, there are many reasons to move to Plano. Jobs, like number 1, it's jobs. So much tech, so much going on. Toyota in Plano, Texas. I do love Legacy West. I love so many things about Plano. Oh, their downtown area is very quaint, and I like their downtown area too. But there are some places that I don't know that that's the top of my list. There are some very high-end luxury neighborhoods in Plano too. It just depends what you're looking for. Plano would probably be my top 20 again, not necessarily my top 10. Number 6, according to ChatGPT, is the Woodlands. If you haven't heard of the Woodlands, it's a beautiful city north of Houston. And it's called the Woodlands because the trees are beautiful. That's one thing I love about Houston are the beautiful tall trees, okay? And the Woodlands, that's what it is. They've made this a very nice area, and I love it because there are all types. It's a very diverse, upscale community, okay? So you can have townhomes and condos and little, cute little patio homes, luxury homes, normal single family homes. I don't know, like there's so much variety at the Woodlands, and the diversity and all of that is just great. The Woodlands it would hit my top 10 list. They did a good job there. Number 7 is Frisco, Texas. Well, my goodness, they did their research. Frisco should be in the top 10 list of the top places to live in Texas. Median home price for Frisco is $720,000. So that's a little bit down from the luxury cities of Southlake and Colleyville. So I absolutely all day long, Frisco should meet the top 10 list. If you haven't heard, Universal Studios is moving in and going to build an amusement center in Frisco, adding to the already plethora of entertainment options. That's why I love Frisco, are the entertainment options. Again, that clean feel. When you're driving through, it just looks upkept. That's why I love Frisco, and the entertainment options and dining options. It's very high class, but it's not necessarily, there are some beautiful luxury exclusive neighborhoods in Frisco, but you also have some starter homes in Frisco. So there's something for everyone in Frisco. There's townhomes, condos. I like that about Frisco as well. So yes, good job, ChatGPT. Number 8 is Rockwall, Texas. Wow, Rockwall showed up. Okay, there's some serious pros and cons about Rockwall, okay? Rockwall is a suburb that's east of Dallas, and it's on the other side of the lake, which I love Rockwall. I've always loved Rockwall, okay? So as you drive over the bridge into Rockwall, it's just beautiful. You have the lake, and then you have eating areas and community events out on the lake. I do love Rockwall as a city. Great dining options, y'all. Yeah, great community environment, great schools. My only negative or the con about Rockwall is that if you have to drive into Dallas, that commute is pretty rough. So if you work out of the home, and pricing, you can still get some good homes, and you can get new homes in Rockwall, by the way, where these other cities that have been mentioned, there are not as many new homes being built. So Rockwall's a good option for that. So Rockwall, I don't think it has met my top 10 list, but maybe it should. I do love Rockwall. Number 9 on ChatGPT's list is League City, Texas. League City is south of Houston. It's on your way from Houston to Galveston. And I don't know if this would be on my top 10. It's definitely a growing city. I can't get on board with it being my top 10. Is it a good place for families? Yes. It's way more affordable. Median is $345,000 for League City, so by all means, great family community, okay? Just as far as cleanliness of the city and is it a hotspot, it would not be on my top 10, but it's definitely a great option if your job's gonna be down there in Houston, you want a newer home, you wanna be close to Galveston, there are some pros to League City for sure. And number 10 on the list for the top places to live in Texas is Sugarland, according to ChatGPT. Now, Sugarland does have a good reputation. People love living in the suburb of Sugarland. It has top schools, it's near the Houston area. Again, after traveling all of Texas, I've not made it to El Paso, y'all. I want to go to El Paso, but I haven't made it there. Or McAllen, I haven't made it there. But after traveling most of the cities and suburbs and checking it out on the hunt, I don't say it'd be in my top 10 list, maybe my top 20 list to live in Sugarland, but when you are a Houstonian, if you've lived in Houston for a long time, then the opinion of Sugarland is high. So I would say maybe I would probably prefer Katy or the Cinco Ranch area over Sugarland, but I mean, it's a good option, and the median home price is lower there as well, so you can get more value in a home there. So in that way, yes, Sugarland's a good recommendation. I just don't know if it's the top 10. All right, if you want to know my top 10, I have a 2-part video, 1 and 2. Click on these videos to discover my top 10. Doesn't mean these other cities aren't great, it's just, I have tastes, y'all. All right, and if you're looking at buying a home in Texas, fill out the Dream Home questionnaire in the link below to schedule your one-on-one Zoom consultation with one of my most amazing agents. Thanks so much for supporting our channel. Have a great day.